everyone, it's Denecia and you're watching Soul Well Business. In today's show, we'll talk a little bit more about emotions that are coming up for a lot of people. And one of those emotions is anger. So in this video, you'll learn more tips and tricks on how to dissolve and handle and move through your anger. The definition of anger is that you're feeling annoyed, you have disappointment, there may be a disagreement, you're embarrassed, and it allows you to sometimes feel stressed. It comes up with stress, feeling unheard, things of that sort where it's just like you're confused, you're just really lack of clarity. Anger can come out for any reason. Really, that's what it comes down to. And so really, there are three types of anger that come out. One is basically passive aggressiveness, and two is open aggressiveness, and then three is assertiveness. Okay? So passive aggressiveness is expressing negative emotions, but not really telling the other party that you're really upset about a situation. The second item that anger is displayed is through open aggressiveness. And open aggressiveness is really anything from being able to physically, emotionally, and mentally want to harm someone. And then the third thing that I mentioned before is that anger really comes out of is assertiveness. Okay, so assertiveness is being able to really be in touch with your body, okay, and the feelings of anger, and knowing that you're really angry, or you're upset, or you're disappointed, or you're embarrassed, or whatever it is. Taking a deep breath, okay, and being able to sit there and say, this is what I feel. I identify with this emotion, and sit there and really wonder, why did this emotion come up? And usually what happens is when there is anger, really what that means is that someone's needs, values, or desires was not met. And that's really what it is, you know? With assertiveness, it's really the ability to focus on being able to identify that there's an emotion that came up, being able to identify there's something that wasn't quite right, that didn't align with what I was expecting, because it's all about expectations. Because if the expectations is not met, then usually the person gets angry. And I have dealt with this in the past. It's not easy, but you can get through it by understanding that your expectations that may not have been verbal cannot be met by someone. And when we put ourselves in the situation of thinking that someone can meet our expectations, we generally put ourselves in a position of less power. And when you're in that position of less power, you can either be one of three things. You can be a victim, you can be a villain, or you can be someone who is an adult and can handle their emotions. And you're able to calmly resolve those emotions. That is what assertiveness is. So in one moment, I'll share the best ways of dissolving anger. Stay tuned. Those three processes is usually the thought process of why people do the things that they do. And it's not the fact that they're bad for being passive aggressive or they're bad for being aggressive. It's just something that we have learned from people in our life. We've learned to be these ways because, you know, maybe we just weren't able to express ourselves in a healthy way. And so that's what I'm gonna share with you now is the next time you get in a situation, you will now learn the tips on how to dissolve the anger in a healthy way. So you have a win-win situation. Even if the person walks away and there's someone that you don't want to deal with, you're still shining, you're still the person on top, you're still the adult in the situation, you're not the child, and you're not in a situation where you're a victim. Okay? Before I go, I'd love to get your opinion on how the show is going for you. I started the show in February and I did not know that COVID was happening, and I've had the show since February because I feel like the messages are here to help people heal and to grow and to transform through this interesting time that we're dealing with. So I'd love for you to do me one favor. If you're on my YouTube channel, go to the channel, like us, and subscribe. And what this is sharing with me is that you value what I have and that you need it and that there's more people that need it, okay? The other thing you can do is send me an email and just let me know. And you can also do this on the channel as well. Send me an email, or you can subscribe to the channel, and in the comments screen, or the comments portion of the video, then you can also write down something that states that you want a topic that you'd like to share with me so I can have a show on it. Something that you feel is very, very powerful and that you're going through these particular changes and you need some help. And thirdly, if you are having any issues with any of the things that I've talked about here, feel free to reach out to me. I am a business and life coach, also in the risk management arena. I'm certified as a DISC assessment instructor who focuses on work-life balance and productivity. So allow me to help. I'm definitely here for you, and I want to hear from you. So that's what I ask for you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And like always, I appreciate you. And without you, there was not a channel. So thank you for viewing me. So if you like this and want more tips and tricks on work-life balance and productivity, like us and subscribe to the channel. And if you think this information would be beneficial to other people, share us. They'd be happy you did. To all my souls who are finding their way with grace and ease, until the next time we meet, be beautiful and be well. Bye.